How do I promote to get people interested? Hi, Massimo here. This was a question which was asked me from another person who joined my Facebook group. And did the start of this video grab your attention? Good. So there is just the first idea of how the answer could be. Well, let me tell you, I remember that when I was younger, and I was in search of girls and so on, you know, I wanted to have a girlfriend and so on, and there was a time when I was in Liguria, and yes, I was going to the beach and so on, and all around, you know, in summer, and what happened was that there were all these tourists coming, girls from Germany, Netherlands, Sweden and so on, and I was constantly having my attention grabbed from the fact that these girls had blonde hairs, normally blonde hairs and blue eyes, you know, and I was like, oh, you know, and I was really neglecting Italian girls because I had plenty of them for the whole year, you know, but then when summer was coming, okay, they were coming from North Italy to Liguria in order to come to the beach and, you know, swim in the sea and so on, take the sun, get amused and so on. But the point was that they were not grabbing my attention because they were normal. Normal is something that I had in front of me every day. So what was happening that the ones grabbing my attention were the blonde girls coming from North Europe with a whiter skin than mine, and I became really dark, you know, tanned when I am under the sun. So on the opposite, what I could notice that they were just were getting their attention grabbed from me because I was the black hair, black eyes and tanned skin, darker skin guy, you know, that they were not used to see normally from in the country. Germany, Sweden, you know, Netherlands, so yeah, there are, but the Italian guy, I was the classical Italian guy, you know, Italian boy, you know, fitter than them now, you know, okay, and so on. And so this was something that I realized later. They were grabbing my attention because they were blonde and with blue eyes, and they were speaking also. They were from they were foreigners. So all these things were just grabbing my attention, and because they were something outside from what I normally could see around me, and same thing for them. Well, they were in a place where everything was foreigner for them, but I was a concentration of something foreigner for them, okay? And yeah, and what happened was that I could see that when I was grabbing their attention and when they were grabbing my attention, you know, there was this communication, you know, we were looking at each other and so on, and I was seeing who was interested in me, and they could see whether I was interested in them or not, you know, and stuff. So this first thing was that something not usual was appearing in front of me, something and also in front of them, but let's speak about me, in front of me, which grabbed my attention. And then I was speaking with them and so on. I was speaking with my girl, for example, and the thing that was happening, and some of my friends were hating me for this. I remember one was really pissed off, you know, because I could then speak with them. I was speaking English language, and I was not trying to be interesting, okay? I was just asking them what did they like. So I was asking about movies, which movies did they see, which movies did they like the most, which actors, actress, and which music, which singers, and why, which, you know, what do they like to eat. They were coming in Italy, and of course, pizza, ice cream, and so on, and all of this stuff. So what happened was that I could, they grabbed my attention, I could grab their attention, okay, just because they were different, something different from me, from normality, and I was something different from them, okay. And then when I was speaking, I was just not speaking about myself. I was asking them. I wanted to know more about them and asking them, and so I was getting information. Then I was just telling them once that that I listened to them. They were ready to listen to me, so I can reverse the flow, the communication flow, and speak with them and tell what I like and so on. So the reality between us, they were becoming more real to me, and I was becoming more real to them. And this was making, through communication, this was making so that the affinity could rise and so on, and then we could stay together and enjoy the time together, you know. And this was, and I can then sell myself, and they could sell themselves, you know, kind of, you know, because we know we had many things in common with what we wanted, and then we just stayed together, spent a lot of time together, enjoying that time, and this is where I realized that this kind of stuff could be used also for promoting. But basically what I was doing was I was going where the girls that I liked, I wanted to find where they were, and then I was just being there, so I had a lot of visibility because I was like them, you know, when the girls just walk on and on the beach near the sea, you know. And they work because they want you to notice them. And we as boys were doing the same thing, you know. We were fit and so on, and we were working and so on, and it was kind of a game where we were playing our games, showing ourselves, you know. And then we were playing with frisbee, or we were playing with football, or, you know, another kind of sport and so on, you know. And then they were coming, or we were going to them, you know. We were friends, males and women and girls, you know, and, you know, this kind of stuff. And this was kind of a game. The game was, I come where you are, then I do something, I see that you are something different, you grab my attention, I'm going to grab your attention because I'm doing something particular. We are all staying, lying, taking the sun, but then we start playing, or into the sea, or into the water, or outside, okay, playing, and then we were grabbing their attention, or they were grabbing our attention and so on, and this kind of game then started and was going on, and basically we did something different from what the rest of the people, the families were just lying, swimming and so on, but we were doing something different in order to grab the attention of the girls, and same thing where they were doing, okay. So the first thing was grabbing the attention with something different from the usual, okay, from what you see normally, okay, and then you have the opportunity to see who is interested in you, okay, and then you can start speaking. When you start speaking, well, as I said, you asking about their interests, okay, the movie, the singer, the food that they like, you know, and then they were ready to listen to me, okay, and to know more about me, and then the affinity went up, and then I can convince them to spend some time together, you know, and this was it. This is what I was promoting, so that I was interesting them, okay. I was promoting myself at that time because, you know, and I was promoting, when I was speaking about not myself, but I was speaking about everything that they could get where we were living in Liguria, to get amusement, you know. They were liking, the girls were like like to dance, and I knew where to go to dance. I knew where to go to eat something good. I knew where to go to go to the best beach, you know, with the best water, crystal water, you know, and you know, I knew where to go and spend some time, for example, during the afternoon, you know, and this kind of, yeah, where the fun was, okay? So I was promoting that, and I was proposing that because that was what they wanted, okay? And they were getting this through me, and then I was selling them on what they wanted, selling me as the guy who knew where to go to get some fun and so on. They then accepted to stay with me, okay? And this is the same thing that you do with your potential customer when you are promoting in order to interest them. You just do something which grabs their attention, something which goes outside from the box, okay? Like I did at the beginning of the video. I did like something like, hey, and this movement, this sound, probably if you had the audio on, both the movement and the sound grab your attention. You probably stop in order to watch this video, okay? So basically this is the stuff. You have to grab the attention, okay, with something which is outside of the box, something not normal, something not which interrupt the kind of path that they are seeing in front of them, okay? And then you have to ask them questions about what they want, what do they want, okay? What's their pain? What if they want to solve something, okay? In that case, they wanted to solve their boredom. They were on holidays and they were bored. They were curious, didn't know where to go, you know, the place was new and so on. So their pain was, I don't want to be bored. And I had then my offer, which was, I know where to go and what to do in order to not to be bored. And then I could solve myself, my message, my offer, which was stay with me. And we are going there, okay? So this is basically how it works. But how do you grab the attention? Which mechanisms are implied in this? What works better in order to grab the attention of the people? Where can you get the right people? Because you are not going to grab the attention of everyone. You have to understand what is the pain of the people, what is the thing that they want to solve. And you have to understand that not everyone has this kind of problem. Okay, so you have to recognize what's your public, where to find that traffic, how to create an introduction which is going to grab their attention, okay, and what to say during the message for the thing that you are proposing in order to get them involved and make so that they don't lose their attention, and then how to make the right offer so that you could craft from what you understood from them while you were communicating with them, and then close them, okay? Where can you do this efficiently? Where do you can find a way to learn how to promote so that the people say is interested, stay interested in the One Funnel Away challenge, which is the challenge which I did, okay? And you are going to learn all of this. How to grab attention of people, how to get them involved and interested in your promotion, how to create an irresistible offer, how to close them so that they buy or get what you are interested in. It could be something or it could be an idea, for example. Okay, they don't buy, they don't pay for the idea. Okay, you want to close someone into your idea and in your vision, okay? So you're going to learn this as well, and how to get traffic into your promotion, okay? All of this in the One Funnel Away challenge. So in order to do the One Funnel Away challenge, you just click on the link below in the first comment, or just comment on this post, okay? Or send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, via email. You are allowed to do this. I will check also the spam folder so that I can see whether there is someone who I don't know who sent me this message, and I will answer it, and I will send you the information that you need in order to check it out and start it if you want to start the One Funnel Away challenge. Okay, Thank you very much for your attention, I appreciate it very much, and see you in the next video. Ciao!